Yeah, I think, the game was fairly competitive in the first half. And I think, we left a ton of points on the free throw line this evening and just really kind of lost our confidence once we got down. And we had some makeable shots that would have, put us back into a competitive position, but weren't able to knock them down. And I thought, once URI got the lead with playing both Daniel West and Marquise Jones, it was very, very difficult for us to kind of push the tempo or get them into a position where they weren't going to get a quality shot in the half court. So they really took care of the basketball, even though we were trying to, wreak some havoc in the full court and the half court. But the two-guard lineup, I think, really settled them down. And, Delroy James just made big play after big play.
You guys are on early 18-9-11. Coach Barron mentioned that kind of made a tactical switch, calling his guys back and less full court pressure. Is that where the game kind of started to run?
Yeah, I thought we got some early easy baskets, and we were anticipating the pressure, and, I think we were prepared for it, and we wanted to be aggressive against it. And I thought we did a good job in that scenario. Unfortunately, we didn't do as well in the half court. And, we had some makeable buckets. We had some early foul trouble in the first half, and we got deep into our bench, and I think we kind of lost the lead there. The latter part of the first half, and never really got back into the basketball game.
Talking about getting deep into the bench, Chris Avalon got his first ever minutes. Was that just because of foul trouble?
It was foul trouble, and Chris is a kid. He's got good energy, and we were trying to create some energy in the backcourt, and really try to generate some turnovers. We were down, and just trying to create some extra possessions. And he's typically been pretty good at that for us in practice, and it was a chance to kind of give him a shot and see what he could do.
Kind of related to the fouls, a lot of whistles in tonight's game. There were 50 fouls between both teams. Do you feel like the whistles kind of disrupted your team's rhythm, because it seemed like you could never get anything going after the first few minutes?
Yeah, I think both teams were a little bit frustrated with it. I thought the game was going at a pretty good pace, but the whistles, I think, just kind of slowed it down. And unfortunately, they went to the line and they made 26 for 30, and we go 18 for 33. So some of those are front ends and one-on-ones, and we just left way too many points on the free throw line. If you're going to beat a competitive team like URI.
You guys have been a good free throw shooting team for a number of years, going back the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Have you seen, or when was the last time you saw a game like this where free throws?
It almost gets contagious. If the first guy makes one, and everybody seems to step up and make one, and then there are nights when it looks like, oh geez, somebody steps to the line and misses, and the next guy gets up, and then it gets in everybody's head, and they just don't stick to their routine. But as you said, we typically we shoot fairly well from the free throw line. It's something we pride ourselves on. Tonight we just didn't do it.
How different is this UR team from last year?
Fairly similar style, but I think you can see the development in Delroy James's game, where he can really take the game over in the half court. I thought in years past sometimes they relied on their pressure really to kind of get things going and generate some offense, but you see he's developed in such a good player that on big possessions they can play through him, and I think
you did such a good job slowing him down the first 9 minutes. He only had 1 point from the free throw. What were you doing right there for a while?
Well, we consciously made a decision, but he's a good player. You're not going to keep him down all night. He's got so many weapons in his arsenal. He got himself going to the basket, got himself to the free throw line. He got a few offensive rebounds, and it really got him going.
You mentioned that you guys missed a lot of makeable shots on the offense, and you might have lost a little confidence. In the last game, you didn't really shoot well from behind the arc either. What do you think it is about the guys' confidence that might not be there?
They're good shooters. They just got to step up and make shots. And sometimes I think we're trying to, we pass up a good one and trying to get a better one. And you just got to shoot the open shots. If you're open, you got to shoot the ball, and you got to shoot it confidently. And I thought we passed up some ones tonight and tried to throw the extra pass and trying to play unselfishly. But sometimes you just got to toe the line and knock down a shot.
Art Black had a a better game tonight. He's kind of struggled the last few. Just talk about what got him more into the game.
Yeah, I think we need Kari to be productive. I thought he played fairly well this evening. He did get in some foul trouble, and that he was really our only matchup for James with size and length and athleticism. And I thought when he was out of the game, it was a tough matchup for us. But he scored the ball a little better tonight and did a better job on the backboard. So we're going to need him, going forward.
That's been kind of the line in terms of just number of games and against tough teams. You got, I think, like a two-week stretch where you're off in Mexico.
Yeah.
What do you kind of look at working on, or are you going to kind of enjoy some time for practice instead of?
Yeah, we have such a young team, and sometimes get involved into scouting reports and things like that. And I think with young players, you have to focus more on yourself, and that's what we'll get an opportunity to do with some time away from game competition. Really, just get back in the gym and get back to basics and try to build some confidence in these young players. At times, I think we play really well on the lead. And then, when we get behind, we lose confidence too easily right now, and we got to get a little stiffer upper lip and hang in there. And you're going to miss some shots, you're going to make some turnovers, you're going to miss some free throws, but you got to battle through it, and that's what we're looking to do when we go down this trip to Mexico.